welcome to this episode. I know a lot of you have been waiting for, because this is the episode we're going to do on how to remove the, what's it called, dashboard?
Dashboard.
The dashboard. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Also want to apologize for the delay on this episode. Life has gotten in the way, so we haven't been able to work as much on the car and do the editing of the videos. But we're back on track now, so yeah. Are you ready?
As ready as I can be. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's start.
Okay, so we've prepared some things since we had to orientate us. Heter det så? About where all the bolts and stuff are holding it together. I'm not sure if this is the first time we're ever doing it, so we are we're learning on the way. But we started off with removing the electrical components or the wiring with all the light bulbs for the instruments and all the cables to the instruments. So we started removing them. We have also removed, like you can see, the steering wheel and the steering column, since we're gonna freshen it up a bit. So that's what we've prepared, since we wanted to have as much knowledge of where everything is before we start showing you guys, so it will be easier for you. So what are you doing over there?
Locating where the bolts are to loosen the dashboard, and also finding the remaining screws that holding it all together. But I think I got an idea, so we can have a look and see what we're getting at.
Oh yeah, and I also wanted to introduce you guys to our mascot. Hey Max, what's up, my brother?
Oh, here we go. We'll start with this one behind the what's his name? The wiper engine, the window wipers. It's hard to get to. It's really tight, and it's up and behind. It's really tight. And if I'm not totally wrong, it's three of these bolts.
Oh wait.
Which is 7/16, I think. In the top here. So we start with them, and then there is two bolts on each end, which holding the dashboard, and also part of the dashboard which been holding up is the steering column. So I prepared that earlier and took them away because that was really tight and hard to get to, so we made it a little bit easier. We continue with these ones, and then we see how it goes, if we can get the thing loosened and removing it from its spot. Oh, that came out nicely. And that's the bracket for the radio, which was fixed onto that. Go. I need to swap side.
Okay, so something worth mentioning is you've got two probes, and one is for the coolant temperature and one is for the oil temperature. And these, what's it called, where the cables go for the sensors, they're very delicate. So when you push them through somewhere about there, you have to be very careful so you don't break them. So that's worth mentioning, to be really careful with that. So now we're going to loosen the other bolts on the driver's side. And since this is a Swedish car, it's the driver's side on the left hand side of the car.
I need another tool.
Ska jag lysa?
Oh, let there be light, and there was light. Here we go. Now something's happened here. Yep. Look at that. Nice. Another day in paradise. Oh. Okay. Can't see anymore.
Okay, so it's very hard to get a good camera angle, so you guys will just have to bear with me. It's pretty tight and there's 150,000 things in the way. So I'm trying my best to make it easy for you guys to see.
Here we go. It's pretty tight. I think I need to put some oil on that one because it's really tight, that one. I don't want to ruin that one.
Okay, so while he's oiling the other side up, this is what it looks like. The two outer brackets that is holding the dashboard. It's a size, what size is it?
13.
13 or half inch. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna lube these bad boys up. That's pretty much all you have to do, and yeah, it should be a bit easier to get them loose. Did the lube work? Oh yeah. Made a big difference. There we go.
Made a big difference. It helped a lot. You learn something new every day.
Yep. And during this build I've learned so much, and we haven't even started, we've just been removing things.
That's true. The question is, are we going to ever get this back together again?
I think so. I hope so.
So do I. Can always scrap it.
We can auction it out to you guys if we can't manage to fix it.
That bad. There we go.
Okay, so now it's loose, we hope.
Det är inte så jävla lätt.
Ja, tar ut mig. Vänta. Det är liksom, det bryter ju.
Förstör du mig? Gör det.
Ja. Nu är det bara att köpa en ny.
Nu ska vi vara med kamerorna här. Så, lyfter upp den.
moment, Christian, you done fucked up.
Försiktigt nu. Det är något som inte stämmer med kameran.
Okay, so we've run into a little bit of a technical difficulty. We have some cables that are stuck, so yeah. So my dad's fixing it and I'm just chilling.
Han är ute.
Oh.
Fortsätt försiktigt. Ska jag ha med de här kablarna.
Ja.
Ja.
Jag kan inte dra. Det fastnar kvar. Okay, so we had to remove the gauge, what's it called? Gauge. For the water and oil temperature. And these are like the wiring we said earlier that you have to be really careful with. It's like a wire in a really type of weird metal casing. Just be really careful with it. This is the first time that we are ever doing this, so this isn't much of a how to exactly remove it. It's more like this is how we are going to do it, or this is how we are doing it. If it's 100% correct, I don't know, and probably not, but will we get it out? Yeah, probably. So yeah. Okay, take 2. Så ja. Jag har ju liksom petat min inåt.
Ja.
Men... There we go, guys. I'm gonna explain what we kind of forgot to do. I'm not sure if you can see what's it called? This part where the indicator lever is, and for the windshield wipers. Those cables, we forgot to loosen them and remove the indicator lever for the left and right turns. So we had to like remove that and take away the cables, which we forgot, and then we had to remove like the cable, what's it called?
Harness.
The huge cable harness, and then everything just went poof. It came out pretty easy actually. So now you know what to do, so don't forget this like we did.
And you also know what not to do.
Yeah, now you know. Now you guys know what you should not do. So we fail and fuck shit up, so you guys don't have to do it. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty good. Should we move this to a secure place?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, now that we finally got the dashboard out, I'm gonna show you guys where all the screws are. So now you can see the anchor points for those screws. So on the outside there are 2 big ones there and there, and the size of these on the outside are what size was it?
Which one?
The outer ones.
half inch.
Half inch.
13, but it's UNF thread on that one, so it's fine thread, not coarse. So, but it should be half inch.
Yeah, it should be half inch, but since someone's removed this before, they were number 13 for us. So these are the easy ones to reach on the outsides. Then you've got 3 more higher up. It's one here, one in the middle, and one on the left side. And these are kind of hard to reach from under the dashboard. So yeah, these can be a bit annoying. And that's pretty much what it is. And also don't forget to remove the cable, what's it called?
Harness.
Cable harness. And the cables to the indicators, or the indicator levers, and remove them. Yeah, did I forget anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. And like all these cables with the lights and yeah, for the power for all the like what's it called, gauges, hard word. For all the gauges, you have to remove them. We did it before because it's pretty hard to film under with all the cables in the way. But I think you guys, if you've come this far, you guys pretty much know how to remove cables. So yeah, so we kind of not sure if we actually did it 100% the correct way, but we got it out, and now you guys know what you should not forget and stuff like that. And I hope you guys figure it out pretty much easier than we did. We're kind of learning on the way while we're doing this build, so we're not pros, and this is like the first time we've done it. So yeah. Okay, so now the dashboard is removed, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. It was really hard to try to get a good camera angle, to be honest. It's really tight on space, and there's like a million cables hanging in the way. But I hope we could show you as much to help you guys on the way. And yeah, now you guys know what not to do and how to do it kind of correct. So yeah, I think it went pretty good anyway.
Sort of. I also saw that when we get to the other point where we starting putting stuff back together, we're gonna rearrange the harness and tidy it up a bit, because what I could see is that I have been working on this before, and the dashboard has been out, and it wasn't the best position where they put the cables. And when that happened, or what they've done, I don't know. That was before I had the car, so anyhow, we're gonna fix it up, tidy up bits and pieces around this part here, and also the insulation, redo that, and all the other things that comes with it. So yeah, it's a fair bit to do, but looking forward to sort these things out.
Yeah, so there's going to be like we're going to be doing a whole new cable management on this, since it wasn't in the best, it wasn't done that good. So, and like Dad just said, we're going to redo all the insulation in the car with modern, much better stuff. So yeah, but now the dashboard is out, and we're just going to have to remove the cable harness and all the other cables, and then the body is actually kind of empty. So we'll pretty much be able to put it up in the jig and start doing the welding and stuff on the body, I guess.
Sort of. Got to take all the rust protection underneath, take that away, clean it off, and yeah.
Yep.
That's basically step one, and then we move on to fix up the rest of the bodywork.
The fun part that we've all been waiting for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much all for this episode. We wanted to make a single episode just for the dashboard, since a lot of you guys were asking for it. So I hope we did it as good as we could, and I hope it will help you guys out.
But then again, give us some tips and tricks if you've been working on this type of car before, and what we can and what we can't do, and just to make it easier. We don't need to reinvent the wheel once more, so that would be much appreciated.
Yep, tips and tricks are good, because this is the first time either of us are working on a P1800, so we're learning as we're doing this. So our videos are not really a how-to, it's more of just showing you our journey on this build, and hopefully you guys can see, yeah, like what not to do and what to do. And if you guys have done this before and got some good tips and tricks, it would be really nice if you could share them with us, so we can give you guys the best videos on our build. So yeah, I think it's time to call it for this episode and get some food.
That'd
So,
be good.
and the, what's it called, garage mascot is also asking and calling it a day. So yeah, that's it for us this
Thanks
time.
for this time.
Have a good day. Bye bye.